to the 27 people already in the audience. Welcome to the live show. Hi, Edith. Hi, Eliza Holly. Hi, Abel. Hi, Eliza. Hi, Shayna. Hi, Bailey. Crispy Fries with 4 Z's. And Phoenix. Welcome to the show. I hope you're all good. Happy Sunday. Have you got a hot drink? Are you relaxed? Is your dog asleep on your lap? Are you in a snowdrift? What's going on? Where are you? Why are you? How are you? Del Reese is cleaning while watching me. I think it's good to have something. This is like a podcast. If you want to do something mundane while I'm chatting, go for it. Make your bed. Get yourself a snack. It looks like you can all hear me and see me. So, guess what I'm going to do? Surprise, surprise. I'm going to tweet the show. It's like we've done this before. I'm going with the rhyme. I'm going, yo, bro, it's time for a live show. No. I didn't say no at the end. I thought the no was too much. Right. I've tweeted it. So prepare yourselves for an influx of the Twitter people. What the hell are you wearing? Said Jay. Yeah, I got sent this coat thing from YouTube. I think I was meant to get it for Christmas, but I only just got it now because I think it was sent to the wrong place. It's like a giant blanket, and it just felt appropriate to wear today. I was just in a blanket mood. Hashtag gifted. Yeah, it's very cozy. Super cozy. Yeah, I'm incredibly cozy. I feel like I'm inside a duvet. It's kind of dangerous to do a live show while inside this giant duvet because I might just fall asleep on stream and then I'll become one of those sleeping streamers. I've seen you on You Now. There's people that are streaming themselves asleep. I think it's like a relaxing thing. Like if you just want just something to know there's someone there asleep. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be awake. Look at these eyes. I've had a coffee. I'm zazzed. I'm going to go straight into the premium messages today. Let's have a look who's in there. Ainsley got in there first. Do you want to? Did you want to be Norman in your new vid? Did anyone see my new video? I hope you did. It was a really fun one, actually. I went to Floatworks, which is a place where you can go into a sensory deprivation tank and you float on salt and let the world slip away. Some people use it for relaxation. Some people use it for like meditating, thinking of ideas. And other people use it to see some weird stuff and hallucinate. So I gave it a go. I took my iPhone in there with me. It was a very strange video to film. I won't lie. You got to be naked to do it. So that was risky. Yeah, the first thing I did was drop my phone in. Do you know, I was like, it's fine. It's fine. I've dropped my phone in because my phone is waterproof. I don't think iPhones are salt proof. So every single hole in my iPhone was full of salt afterwards. So that was almost an expensive mistake. I think I managed to get it all out. And do you know how I did it? Which was the weirdest thing ever. Because all of the little holes in the iPhone were full of salt. I rinsed it with fresh water. Because it's... So the way I fixed my phone from being covered in water was to pour more water in it. That's weird. I know that's weird, but I googled it and it's water resistant. So a little splash made all the salt that was trapped in all the holes turn to liquid, and because it was fresh water, I let it dry and it was fine. Otherwise, like the microphone wasn't working properly and stuff. Rice doesn't do anything, said Nostalgia Princess. Yeah, I didn't think rice would help with salt. I needed to desalt it. I was tempted to pour some sugar on it because that could make sense, you know. Throw some ramen on it, said AZ. I mean, I could have. I was ready to go there. I could have given it a lick. It could have been a little salty snack. Anyway, that was a fun video. If you've not seen it, it's a whole adventure. I'd like you to come on it with me, so go check it out. That was a very subtle background change I just did. It was like you didn't even hear the click. Lauren Dory is the #1 fan. Hello. Hi, Rashi, or Rashi. Hey, Lee is not funny. I'm sure you're slightly funny at least. Zoe, Annabelle Kate. Was it Katie? Annabelle Kate, Bianca, Dip and Flip, Brody May, and Darcy Cassidy. Thanks for being the top fans. Welcome to the show from you as well. Or from me. From someone. Who am I? I don't know. So I was almost late for my live show because I got obsessed with this ear rumble thing. I don't know if anyone saw my tweet, but I found out that there's a muscle inside your ear called the tensor tympani. I've got to do this while I talk about my ears, otherwise you won't know I'm talking about my ears. And it's a thing I thought everyone had, right? And it's just a thing I thought, oh, that's part of being human. Where basically you can contract the muscles in your ear in a certain way, or this special muscle, to make a noise that sounds like a drum roll. Well, to me, it sounds like it's like a bit didgeridoo, a bit like wind against headphones. It's a sound. It's a sound inside your ears. And I thought everyone could do this, but it turns out it's just a small population of humanity. How do you do it? Said Livy. The way I can do it the best is to scrunch my eyes closed. So just scrunch your eyes closed as hard as you can, like really hard. And then you might hear like a brrr in your ear. And if you hear that, then you've got the magic ability. I'm doing it right now, said Isla. I have it, said Rosalinda. Other people are like, what the hell is this? Oh, I can do it, said Eleanor. Oh my god, I can. I can't. What the hell? Some people have just experienced this for the first time. I feel like you're never going to be able to stop doing it now. You'll just be like this all the time. It's super weird. But once you've done it with your eyes, you can kind of... Do you know how your brain can locate a muscle and move it? Like, people that can raise one eyebrow, it's a similar thing. Well, with this, once you've located it by doing the scrunchy eye thing, you can move on to be able to do it without scrunching your eyes, which is what I can do. So I could just like lie there in bed and just go and make a sound in my ears. I can only do it with something over my ears, said Rave. It's not just like the crunchy sounds your ears normally make. It's like a really loud, specific, weird thing. I'm sorry if you can't do this. You can't be in our club, which we're going to call the Ear Rumblies, and we're going to get golden badges. But you can support us anyway. Can it be high-pitched? I'm not sure if it's high-pitched. Maybe some people get it differently. I think it's different to a ringing in the ears, which I get as well. It's definitely a... like a... I'm obsessed with this. I was almost just going to not do the live show and read about ears because I never thought it was a thing, said it into a pod. I know! I didn't know it was a thing. I'm just ear blown. I'm mind blown. I'm brain blown. I'm not part of the club. I'm a big ally. Thank you. Thanks for being an ally to the Rumbly Ear team. Right, I'm going back into the preems. What have we got? Mel, who's your favorite character from The Office? Oof. I think it's got to be Michael. He's the best one. He's just so pure. And I know he's the main character, so that's kind of a boring answer. But I love him. Yes. He's the best. What about Dwight? I know Dwight is a great character, but just everything about Michael Scott just makes me laugh. Everyone has their faves going into the chat now. I think I love a main character, you know. I hate Michael, he's the worst. He is the worst, but that's why you love him. That's the point. He can do no wrong in my eyes. Yeah, I'd recommend it. It reminds me of being on tour, actually. I watched so much American Office on the second tour. I don't know what's going on. Everyone's just saying names. Who's Pam? Yeah, there's lots of good characters in The Office. Hi, Kelsey. Emma said, any new video ideas? I loved the last one. I wouldn't give away my ideas, but as I was actually saying in a panel at VidCon, I have a whole ideas list. Whenever I'm doing anything, if I'm on a bus, if I have an idea, I just add it to the ideas list. Because you never know when creativity can strike. And you never know when your ears are going to rumble and you find out that it's a thing. Sorry, I'm still thinking about that. How big is the list, said Livy? It's got random words. It's got like things that are like overall ideas, and it's got other little inspirations. I don't know how long. It might be like 10 ideas, like 10 good ideas on there at least, I think. VidCon happened. I'm sure people are going to be talking about that. Anna said, running on eggs in your merch socks. Yeah, that was the thing. I didn't know I was going to be doing that. That wasn't told to me until 20 minutes before it happened. Basically, it was the thing with Dad Lab, who's a really nice guy. He does experiments on, I think he's mainly on Instagram. And what we were meant to be doing, I think initially, was anyone that's... Oh, sorry, I never gave you... this story has no beginning. At VidCon, I was doing a stage thing at the end of VidCon where I was on stage doing science experiments, because the whole point of VidCon this year was about collaboration. So they got me to collaborate with Dad Lab to do science, and also Kian and JC. Anyway, there's your context. So, initially he was meant to be doing a liquid nitrogen experiment instead of the egg experiment. And the liquid nitrogen experiment was, I don't know what was going to happen, but something was going to explode in a fun way. And basically they hadn't stored the liquid nitrogen properly when it arrived, so it all evaporated into the atmosphere. So I think like 2 hours before we had to come up, or they had to come up with another science experiment. And he did the egg thing, which I was actually impressed. He stood on eggs without smashing them. I didn't know that was possible. It's all about the distribution of weight. So I was in a race to get across the most eggs I've ever seen in my socks. It was meant to be bare feet, actually, but I was wearing my merch socks, and I thought it'd be a good opportunity for a little spawn. But no, actually, it was because I had a massive cut going up the side of my foot, and I didn't want to gross anyone out. I've got such a big foot injury at the moment. So I was like, I'm going to keep my socks on. I don't want to show you my gross wound. Anyway, I made it across. I kind of, halfway through, all the eggs were cracking, and it was worse staying on it for longer because you're just getting more egg on your feet. So I was like, I'm just going to run across it. And I hope that was amusing. But the second thing I thought was amazing. We did a experiment which was called elephant toothpaste, and I was not expecting it to go how it went. Basically, we had these test tubes, and we mixed all these chemicals into it, and it caused a reaction which made this foamy colored rainbow stuff go at least like 30 feet into the air. It was insane. If you've not seen that before, you can just like search elephant toothpaste on YouTube or something, because I'm sure other people have done it. I put the clip on my Insta story, actually. So go over to my Insta and watch it. I think it'll still be there. It might disappear in a minute. It was experimental. Yeah, I did lots of egg puns. Overall, it was good. As a as a VidCon, I had a nice time, and you guys seem to be enjoying that bit when I was there. So, thanks. Other things I did at VidCon, I did a panel with the BBC. That was really good. It was actually a podcast rather than a panel. It was quite an intimate room. Intimate. There was only about, I don't know how many people. Anyway, it was all about me. So of course I loved it. No, it was with Helen from the BBC and Brona, who I've worked with before. And we just talked about everything to do with coming up with ideas, what the future holds, what I've been up to, and everything about YouTube. So that's going to be a podcast. I don't think it's out yet. I think it's going to be out next week. So look forward to that if you were not there, because I think it's going to be a nice listen. Lucy Banks, do you miss the radio? I sometimes miss the radio. It was a really fun medium of, you know, chatting each night, and just knowing the whole country was like driving somewhere and listening to me in their cars. That was very unique. But I do enjoy the creativity of being my own boss rather than having a boss, if that makes sense. There was a lot of hoops to jump through with the radio. Well, with this, I'm just like, I can do whatever I want. So that's nice. Anya, are you excited for the Friends reunion? Oh yeah, the Friends. Listen, guys, don't get too excited about this, because this in the UK happened to us. We had a show called The In-Betweeners, and everyone loved it. And then there was this whole thing about the In-Betweeners reunion, and it turns out it's a panel show, which is fine, and it's exciting because they're going to have all the friends in the room, but it's not going to be an episode of Friends. It's going to be a panel show where they chat about Friends. Yeah, I know. So all the news headlines are like, Friends reunion, they're all coming back, but it's not going to be an episode of Friends. It's going to be them, like the actors talking about Friends, which I'm still excited for because they haven't done that before. So I'm hyped, but don't get excited for a Friends episode because you'll be sad. That's all I'm saying. We felt that pain. I'm taking off the coat now. It's too hot. It was cozy. It was cozy. It's fine. I'm still excited. I think most people knew that, but some people, my mum was like, Friends is coming back. Are you excited? And I was like, it's kind of coming back for one night, for a one-night special. How was VidCon? I enjoyed myself. Thank you. I got to chat to lots of people actually. I spoke to the odd ones out. Jay, he was well, just tripped over my own tongue. Yeah, I had a great chat with him. We were meaning to catch up after the last VidCon because we just said a quick hi, but this was like a good chat. Yeah, James. And also PJ and Sophie, I saw them. Saw Thomas Sanders. Only briefly, actually. I would have liked to see Thomas more. I emerged from a lift and he was just there, so I gave him a big hug. But then he had to go off and do something. I said I was waiting in the lift there for 2 hours just to see him. I don't know if he believed me or not. I saw Jacksepticeye as well. Had a little chat with him. I saw like everyone I wanted to see. Actually, I got to have little chats. Yay, Thomas! Did you collab? No, I didn't collab. It was more just like hanging out in the lounge. I don't know who was it. A Facebook lounge? I don't know. I was in one of the lounges. I think it was a Instagram lounge. They had kombucha in there, which is my literal worst drink. It just tastes like vinegar. I'm not on the kombucha train, guys. I like that I don't know what lounge it was. I think it was both, and that's why I'm confused. The kombucha girl. Yeah, I'm not the kombucha girl because I just don't like it. I was just like, that's my kombucha girl. Am I really low down? Oh no, I'm not. I'm just that's the extent of me. There we go. oh no, I'm just a floating head. It's really gross. I don't understand it. Why would you want to drink something that tastes like vinegar? Oh yeah, I was meant to say this live show has been sponsored by Props. Let's give them a stroke. Props. Thanks, Props. Thanks, you now. So all of the likes and stuff that go into today's live show are going to go into the props chest. So thanks for all the likes coming in. The chest is getting full. I don't know how many are in there at the moment, but it's bulging. So yeah, props can be used to unlock things on you now, and also give you a little stake in you now as well, which is cool. So I'll open the props chest later. Back to, do we like this background? I'm enjoying this background actually. What other ones have I got? This one? I feel like this one's a bit scary. I'm gonna go back to this. You did amazing yesterday, said Brooklyn. Thank you. It was a really fun day, and I got to see so many of you guys. Thank you to everyone that either came to one of the panels or the show or came to a meet and greet. You were all so lovely. Everyone that I saw was so nice, and it was a very heartwarming experience. Jen said, "Please dye your hair blonde." I'm not sure it would suit me. I'm not sure. I can't decide. I've seen blonde edits, and I thought that doesn't look good, but then it's an edit, you know. But it's kind of a you only live once. Why not have blonde hair at some point? So maybe I will. I at some point maybe I will, just for a laugh, because you can always dye it brown again. It's not like I have to keep it for 6 months. Please don't. I mean, I'll do what I want with my hair, to be honest. If I want to dye it purple, I will. If I want to shave the whole thing off, I will. I'm still enjoying quiffiness as well. Sometimes it doesn't quiff. Sometimes I just let it cover the forehead. Let's just do whatever we want to our hair. Purple would be cool. Toddler Phil was blonde, said M. Danville. Yeah, I heard if you were blonde as a child, you will actually suit it. And I was blonde as a child, so there we know. What I do know is, according to my skin tone, I suit cool tones. So it wouldn't be like a straw yellow. It would be more like a cool grey or a whitey like colour. What else have we got? Can you explain the board game to us? What board game? Oh, is it? Oh, yeah. I almost ate a board game token. It's called Wingspan. It's a board game about bird watching, which sounds super boring, but it's actually really fun. And the art in it is incredible. It's just the attention to detail. Anyway, apparently it's Easter now because they're selling mini eggs, which is typical UK. Welcome to Easter. Welcome to Christmas. Welcome to Halloween. 4 months early. I'm not going to complain, though, because I freaking love mini eggs. Anyway, the tokens of the game, you get these little wooden eggs which turn into birds. For our evening, we put them entirely too close to the mini eggs. So there was many a moment where I almost put a token in my mouth. Though it'd be kind of a cool way to die, you know? First guy to die playing a bird-watching board game because he eats a plastic egg. What? That's just asking for trouble. I know! I didn't plan it. It was kind of worse for the guests that we had over because I was like, I don't want to kill my friends. Top UNOW supporter Victor is here with 2 red crowns. We bow down to you, Victor. Thank you for coming. Thank you for climbing off your throne. Also, Rashi and Ulrika and Lauren and Otaku Sebi and Sophie's Tea Shop and Aubrey and Jocelina. The top fans, they're swapping over a lot, actually. I like Rashi's display picture of the hound. I hope that's your dog. It's super cute. Should we go to Norman Cam, speaking of pets? Let's see what Norm's up to. He's going through the hole. Yes. Oh, it's a rare front-facing Norman. He's a bit angry today. Why are you in a mood, Norm? What's wrong with him? He's like, why are you all staring at me? I've got places to be. That was delightful. Yay, Norman can. He's so majestic, said Emma. Talented king, said Kelsey. Norman can do no wrong. KT said, enjoy the gift basket I gave you. Oh my gosh, like 5 or 6 people collabed together to give me this enormous gift basket at VidCon, which I was not expecting. Thanks for carrying that around for the whole morning. It was so lovely. I'm still waiting to get my gifts, actually. VidCon is sending them on Monday. So I'm excited to go through that when I get it. And thanks to everyone else that gave me letters and things like that as well. That was very sweet. You looked handsome at VidCon, said Lena. Thank you. I was wearing my jacket with 1,000,000 zips on it. The more zips, the better. Spatial Howl visited Manchester today. 11 out of 10. I haven't been to Manchester in a while. I want to go back. My hometown. All my northern friends keep coming to London. I'm being very selfish not going up there. I wanted to see Shrimp Cam, said Holly. The Shrimps have not got a cam today because I feel like Norman was sad you didn't see him last time. So I gave him his own moment. Gave him his own mome. Manchester's the best. Yeah, I would recommend a little visit if you're near the north. Hi to the Latino group chat. Thank you for making me happy, said M. Downhill. Thank you to you as well. That made me happy. Alex met me yesterday. Oh, look, there I am in your little profile picture. It was nice to meet you. I like the neon aesthetic on your Instagram, said Ashley. I like the neon aesthetic. I'm into blue and pinky neon colours at the moment. I don't know why. Maybe I could be one of those people with an Instagrid aesthetic. I don't post on Instagram enough to have a theme. I feel like that's way too much effort. I saw some, I don't know, they might have been from TikTok, people I didn't know, taking pictures in the lounge, and they were going to so much effort to get the perfect photo. I don't have time for that. They're moving lights around and everything. I respect it though. Respect the effort for that perfect pic. They weren't dancing, they were just taking Instagrams. Lauren, you're already perfect and that's why. Oh my gosh. You are too nice. It was great meeting you. Great meeting you too, Neve. Right, let's have a look at the... Everyone drum the drum roll in your ear bones because it's time for the... I'm sorry if anyone felt left out. I'm going to stop shaming the people that don't have drums like me. New story of the week. Does anyone know why there's spaghetti in the background? Because it's a big clue to the news story of the week. I think that's a massive block of cheese on the spaghetti that's not cooked. So I'm like, what is going on? That's not part of the news story. Holly said you put spaghetti in your ears. No, that's not the news story of the week. Looks more like butter, said... Oh, imagine that much butter on your spaghetti. What? Italians did something, maybe, said Luana. No. The uncooked pasta is a lie. What happened was... Someone is living in the year 3000. I couldn't find the source for this video, which annoyed me a bit because I wanted to say like who originally posted it. But lots of video reposting Twitters have been posting this video of a man eating spaghetti using scissors. Look at this. This guy is living in the year 9000. I do that, said Ahmed. I mean, that's how I'm going to eat spaghetti from now on. My hero. A lot of people have seen it. I had like 10 million views on Twitter, so I think most of us have already seen it. But I thought it warranted the news story of the week because it's kind of revolutionized my life. I'm going to be eating spaghetti with scissors from now on. I'm going to have specific spaghetti scissors. But the scissors must be gross. I mean, you can wash your scissors. I put the scissors in the dishwasher if I've cut something up that's gross. That sounded sinister. I'm not, like, I don't know. I'm not going to finish this. I was about to say something very dark. Yeah, I won't. Wow. Yeah, I use scissors all the time. Italy has left the chat. What are you doing? Said Lisa. I don't know. Anyway, that inspired me, and hopefully it inspired you. And I wanted to talk today about life hacks because I feel like there's so many out there that we're not doing, obviously. So I asked my YouTube community, first of all, then I'll go to your chat over here. The first one came from Lily, who said, when I'm in the car on a long journey, I use rubber bands to attach my phone to the back of the headrest so I don't have to hold it all the way. That is genius. Lily, a round of applause for you. I love that. What? I need to do that now. Wow, said Roxanne. Okay, that's blowing my minds. Sage Halter. Smart. Oh my god, well done, Lily. Smart. The only thing is I get so travel sick I couldn't use that because I can't look at phones in a car. But for everyone else, I think that's great. What about the front seat? Said Fan Millie. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's for backseat sitters. I have an iPad, said Grace. All the better. You could still rubber band that to the seat. Travel sickness is the word. I know. I would swap my travel sickness. I don't know what for. Not having travel sickness. The next one comes from Ainsley. If you are carrying a clipboard around, you automatically look 100% more professional. That's very true. I might just carry a clipboard around wherever I go. If I go to the shop, I'll just be like carrying a clipboard. They might give me a free food because they think I'm one of those mystery shoppers. Fact, said Maddie B. Very true. Okay. You can't argue with that, said Amy. I know. I'm gonna sleep with a clipboard, said Right. I'm not gonna go into that. You do what you want. Or wear a suit, said Samuel. I mean, wearing a suit, that's a lot of effort to put on a suit. I don't think I've ever been fully comfortable in a suit. I don't know if it's not because I don't own the right suit. But a suit is not a comfortable thing to wear. I don't love a suit. But I like how they look. I guess that's the point. The next one comes from Miriam. My physics teacher taught me that if you have hiccups, you just have to pinch your little finger really hard for a few seconds and it's gone. There's so many hiccup remedies out there. Does that work? Doesn't work, said BTW Wig. Maybe it works for you. A pencil in your ear works. I mean, oh no, a pencil on your ear looks professional, said Vivi. I was like, I'm not putting a pencil in my ear. Jeebius. For real? I just hold my breath, said Camille. I hope you stop holding your breath at some point. Mine is to hold my breath and swallow 3 times and then not speak. If you speak, it ruins the magic. I'm going to try this. I'll try, what is it? Pinching your finger? Really hard. I'm not into the really hard. I don't want to pinch my finger really hard. Can I do it medium? I guess it hurts so much you just stop thinking about the hiccups. That's the science, right? Science Phil is back. Next one comes from Morgan. Sometimes I use frozen grapes as ice cubes so they don't water down my drink. That is a good one. Because sometimes if you've got a drink that you're really enjoying, like a really good Ribena, you don't want it to be watery. Everyone's excited about this one. Frozen grapes are great, said Charlotte. That's outrageous, said Swoosha. My only thing is, I guess you could eat the grapes at the end. Are they going to make your drink taste a bit like a grape, though? If you've got a subtle lemonade, is it going to taste like grape lemonade? You could eat them at the end. You can buy ice cubes made of plastic. I had those once, Anna, but they made the drink taste of plastic. Oh, They also lit up, which was cool, but it did taste like plasticky drink, and they smell weird. Um, yeah, that is a good one. The last one comes from actually a great life hack is not to watch any 5-minute crafts or life hacks videos, as you'll probably end up burning your house down. I am evidence of this. I tried to do a life hack video following Instagram life hacks, and I literally almost burned the house down. What was it? What was the thing? It was like, try and make a diamond by microwaving a pencil. Was that what it was? That was the worst idea of all time. That's a good one. No, no one do that. These are the only facts, said Nancy. The pencil lead. Oh, jeez. It was a terrible idea. I don't know why I even thought of doing it. Yep. The egg in vinegar is like, oh, don't remind me of that. Not the egg. The egg was the grossest thing I've probably ever experienced on YouTube, and I've done a lot of weird stuff. It was a mistake on every level. It was not excellent. Don't even remind me. Roz, please come back to Manila someday. I would love to. I had such a great time in Manila. I loved meeting How. I guess you mean you at VidCon London. Thanks, Shayna. Great to see you as well. You did so good at VidCon. I'm so proud. Thanks, Amari. I was feeling, yeah, I was feeling good at VidCon. I don't know why. Sometimes I get a little bit anxious about big things, but for some reason, my brain was being nice to me. Obviously, a lot less than I used to when I was before YouTube. But you know, sometimes there can just be certain things where you're like, "Oh, I'm a bit worried about this," but I wasn't. That's good. Yeah, I know. I've got a lot better at that, I'd say, in the last 5 years. Probably since being on tour. Tour was really like, no more anxiety for Phil. Just pushing. I think if you push yourself so far out of your comfort zone, by the time you get back, it's like fixed a bit. But obviously, everything works for different people. Have you seen the Sonic movie? Said Bianca. No, but it's made so much money. I think it's the most video game movies ever made or something like that. Hey, another top crown red person is here. 18 Aolds. We bow down to you as well. I've not seen it. I heard it's like, if you want a fun kids film and you're not trying to look at it as a piece of art like The Revenant or something, it's a good time. I mean, I unironically love the Scooby-Doo movie, and I will not take anyone telling me it's bad, so I'll probably be on Team Sonic. Scooby-Doo 1, I'm not talking about Monsters Unleashed. That's trash. I'm talking about the first Scooby-Doo movie. It's a riot. You have taste, said Haley. I know. It's my favorite movie ever, to be honest. That's your Sarah Michelle Gellar bias, said it a little dizzy. I know. Okay. She's my fave, but even though I was probably just watching it because Sarah Michelle Gellar was in it, still freaking love it. Talk about nostalgia. It was great. Freddie Prinze Jr. as Fred was... You couldn't have got a better Fred. Matthew Lillard, Shaggy, perfect. I forgot the name of the Velma, but the Velma was pretty good. Generally, if you're into Scooby-Doo, I feel like they did you well. I have not seen Birds of Prey, said Cap Denvers. But I hear that's a fun movie as well. Happy birthday to Shirley from Liv and MJ and Billy. I'm getting a lot of compliments. Guys, you're going to make my head really big. Miriam, I looked stunning yesterday. Thank you. I feel like I've been sleeping on that jacket. I should wear it more. Got lots of jacket compliments. I think when did I wear that? I wore it for the Alternative Introverts special merch shoot. Which, that was almost the actual shoot, but then we decided the color scheme was red and black. We were so close to having it as the blue one, but we thought the red and black was a bit cooler. Julie Olive Music is here with 2 red crowns. Bow down to you. Chloe, your Instagram game has been actual god tier. Has it? Thanks. Are we just talking about my grid here and not the terrifying horse filter I did? Because if we're referring to that, I would say that's more like hell tier than god tier. You have a neon theme now, so disconnected. You can't go back. The horse is hell. The horse was terrible. Can we? Oh yeah, lose the cheese background. Sorry. I just sat with horrible spaghetti and someone's life hack on the screen. It's very Riverdale. I know. I need to catch up with Riverdale. Maybe I could watch that tonight. I know. I watch terrible things. It's fine. I'm on holiday in Dubai, said Kirat. I have been to Dubai when I was like 12. All I really remember is the buildings are really tall. There was a hotel which had loads of rabbits in the garden. And I went to the biggest shopping mall I've ever seen in my life, and they had a ski slope inside, but we didn't go on the ski slope, which was disappointing. It was like my parents were like, let's go to the ski slope, and then we just went to look at the ski slope and didn't actually go on it. I was like, all right, fine. We won't go skiing. It was quite cool just to look through the window. They had like a big glass window so you could watch people ski. Probably for the best, said AB. I know, I think they were like, I don't want my child to break their leg in Dubai, so we're not going on the ski slope. I think I'd be the same as a parent. Mel, it's almost 60 outside. It's so warm. I don't understand what 60 means because we do Celsius. But I'm... What is that? I don't know. That sounds cold. Is that not cold? Here, I know 30 is warm-ish. Or no, 30 is warm. 20 is warm-ish. 20 is like... You could take a jacket, but you could do a t-shirt. 15, I won't do a t-shirt. Why does the Earth have different measurements of things? It's very inconvenient. 30 is boiling. I know, I got a bit confused for a second. 35 is like, my skin is melting. 40 is just ridiculous. I think when I was in Phoenix, it was 47, and I literally felt like my eyeballs were turning to steam. That's probably the warmest I've ever been. Did you know elephant toothpaste before? Said Lena. No, that was the first time I'd seen it, so I didn't know what the experiment was going to do, which is why I fully yeeted myself across the stage. I saw some people do it, like memeing me running away. Someone tweeted that to me. That was funny. Sonic Hoomst. What happened to your foot? Said Noah. A very boring injury. I stood against one of the light stands, which are in here because I've got lighting for this live show, and I was barefoot because I was moving some stuff around, and there was a screw sticking out of one of the light stands, which I didn't know, and I just when I put my foot down, the screw just scraped against my entire foot, and apparently it was a very sharp screw because I was bleeding everywhere. It was gross. Rashi's the #1 fan still. Gross. Oh yeah, sorry everyone, that was gross. That's why I didn't want to show my feet on the VidCon thing, which was as a surprise when he was like, take your socks off. Fran Madden is here. 2 red crowns. I've got lots of red crowned people today. The royalty is big. I'm just trying to choose some new people. In the top messages. How are your eggy socks? Said Unicornosaurus. I've put them in the wash. I'm going to see if they smell of egg after they've been washed, and then I'll decide. It was my own merch, so I can get myself some more, thankfully. They weren't irreplaceable. But I think egg will wash off. You can wash some egg off a sock. Burn the socks, said Charisma. I mean, it was pretty gross taking my eggy socks home in the car. I was like, this is gross. Do the props chest, said Emma. We're going to do it soon. But get your likes in. Because in about 3 minutes, we're going to props chest it up. Thanks for making me smile. Thank you, Kelsey. Just trying to... Thank you for making me happy. Thank you, Arabelle. And Tina as well. Priscilla, congrats on winning that egg race. I know. I should put that on my Wikipedia. Won the egg race at VidCon. No, let's not put that on my Wikipedia. The first thing. You make me so happy. Thank you, Lee. I'm getting so many lovely Chloe Patrick as well. Thank you to you. And then I got another one that's just asking me how VidCon was. I feel like they all come in right at the start. Lots of thumbs up. Okay, we're going to do props chest. Let's see how many props are in the chest. Oh, it's a lot today. I think it's usually about 400, 500,000. We're on 712,000 likes. That's crazy. And they're still going up. I'm going to let it build a little bit more. and then we'll open it. That's a lot. That's the most props we've ever had. It's proper big. Phil, what is wrong with you? I don't know. Your hair looks beautiful as always, said Nightly Philip. Thank you. I'm not going to go full emo again, but sometimes I wear it down. I'm guessing that's what you're talking about, or maybe you're talking about the blonde. How are you, said Lee. I'm good. I'm a little bit tired from VidCon because it was an emotionally fulfilling but also draining day. And I'm having quite a chill Sunday. I played lots of Apex Legends today, actually. My Gibraltar has 800 kills. People fear me. What was the favourite part of VidCon, Sydney? Meeting all of you guys and seeing you in the audience. When I went out on stage or when I went out for my panel, I got such a nice cheer and it really warmed my heart. You lovely peeps. Okay, we're going to do the props test now. It's happening. .gif. We're on 743,000. Should we get it to 750,000 props? Because we're nearly there. We just need 1,000 more likes. That's not how to maths. We need 4,000 more likes. My math skills are like... Oh, it's going up. It's going up. 749. 749. 750. Oh, the more props just appeared on the chest as well. Okay, I'm opening it. What you have to do is everyone who's either on the app or on the website, click on the chest in now. I was going to do a countdown, but it's now. So tap the chest now, and then you'll be able to share the props. Are we ready? Tap, 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 tap. It's happening. That was the worst countdown ever, said Tuna Sandwich. I know, I know. I'm trying not to distract you. Oof! 1,289 of you. Zoe got a whole prop. Darcy, Eliza Holly, Dora, Anya, Lauren, TTFN, Kirat, Trending Master, Laura the Sloth, Caden, Deli, D&B, Riley, Biggie Bear, Izzy, Ainsley Grace, Victoria, Sophia, Sumra, and Elizabeth Fan. Congratulations. Thank you for the props. Thank you for sending all the likes in. The props chest is now grey. It is depleted. Did you finish The Good Place yet? Said Nostalgia. Yes, I did. I loved it so much. If you haven't watched it, go watch The Good Place. I think I could have ended the episode before it ended, but I liked the ending as well. Lovely to see you yesterday, Zoe. Halfway through. No spoilers. No, I'm not talking about spoilers. I would never. I am the biggest person that is scared of spoilers. I can't speak. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'm going to go now. Thank you for coming to my live show. It's been fun. I hope you've had a blast. Thanks for hanging out with me. You could have done anything else, but you decided to listen or look at my little face. I'll be vibrating my ears, thinking of this moment. That was weird. I'm sorry. Bye, Andy. Bye, Maggie. Bye, Madzilla. Bye, Ulrika. Darcy Cassidy. Caitlin. Otaku. Zoe. Sophie. Only Kai. Lillian. Neve. Dora K. Annabelle. Kate. Jemmy 109. Kelsey. Dreamlike Phil. Dillig. Charlotte DNP. Liam Downey. Sophie S. Songs for Saturday. I hope you have a lovely rest of Sunday and a glorious week ahead. I'm going to now shrink into the depths of this screen. I wonder how small I can shrink. Oh, I'm so small. Oh no. Guys, I'm fading away.